Ryan, do you want to do the intro? Because I did it last time.
Carly?
Sure, I'll do the intro. Why not?
Whenever you want, buddy. Like, it's already recording.
I'm alright. I'm just waiting for the intro.
Alright. So when's this intro?
Say hi. Welcome to another episode of the Trash Talk Podcast.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy, DeBoss, once again for another episode of the Trash Talk Podcast. Today, me and Emilio, or Smelly Cheese as you guys know him, are back with another episode with our friend
Charles Collingwood
Hi.
from the Future Wife production. Did I get that right?
Yeah, the Future Guy Productions. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go right at a bit of an introduction. Charles here has a short film called The Minecraft. Episode 1
Minecraft.
dropped recently. I recommend it. I watched it. It's lovely. Great production. The photography is great. The acting is great. Everything is great. You should go watch it like now. But first, let's jump right into the interview. Why is your channel name called, or your production company called The Future Wife?
Well, it's very funny. I go to Birch Waiting Linux school in New York, and there's this girl that I see, and I say, oh my god, that's my future wife. Well, I'm a photographer, so I shoot a picture. And then I was expelled from that.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I got expelled. And I had the picture there because I printed, and I wanted to give the picture to her. And so I'm there, and I say, my future wife. Yeah, that's quite a bummer. What a bummer. I wanted to be with her and all that. So before the future wife, my name or my stage name used to be Vladimir Dalton, so it was like quite Russian and stupid.
Yeah, I think.
So my channel was called The Chucks Show.
Oh,
Yeah, Eilish as well. That was the first name of the channel. Then
okay.
I see this girl in the picture, and I say, the future wife. Future wife production. Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
And
So that's where you're... Oh, okay.
And this logo could be like 2 rings. So I got into and I have no idea how you pronounce Embato. I think that's the pronunciation of that company. It's After Effects templates, and I started looking for wedding shit and logos, things of weddings, and I found this one. I buy it, and I said, the future wife. That's it. That's how the channel got his name, the future wife.
I did have a question for you then. So that's actually a really interesting origin for your channel name. Now, a question that I just thought of, have you ever considered making any merchandise for your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I've considered it. It's not. I'm like very lazy right now because my father works on real estate. So in these vacations, a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm going to film here. No, so we gotta go to Alabama right now. No, so we gotta go to Dubai. And I was like, oh my god, when I'll have the time to make merchandise and have a series of videos, you know? It's like a little complicated because of my father's work. But now that I'm getting into school again, so going back to school, so I'll have more time to do that. And I'm going to talk to my father because I think that he can help me.
Okay. Because I also partially ask, not just because I'm curious, but also one thing you should know about us here on the Trash Talk Podcast is that we're always on the idea for new merch ideas.
Okay.
I'm currently making my own line of merchandise.
Ah, that's cool.
No, it's not actually true.
No.
It's a running joke here.
Yeah.
It's a running joke here on the
Very hard to
podcast
even
for my merch.
have vision, you know, Ryan? You have vision. If you have vision, you have everything, you know? In this life, it's all about the vision. It's not about the money. And that's something that my father told me. If you have vision, you'll have the money and you'll be organized with it. You're going to be successful if you have vision and you're organized in life.
Well, I mean, that's great advice, and I'm always on the lookout for new merchandise ideas. Besides ideas revolving around my mom getting involved in my merchandising. So, if you have any ideas, that would be useful.
Respectable.
Yeah. That's
Long story.
we could spend the rest of the podcast explaining that meme, but I think we should really get into talking about the main thing. Charles has this short film called Minecraft. We're gonna talk about how did you get inspired? Were you a big Minecraft player?
I used to play Minecraft in high school. I got bored because I was like, okay, a lot of cubes. I built my house, and then a bloody creeper got into my house. I have no idea why and how. And boom, kaboom! My house was destroyed, and I was like, oh my god, I have
Classic.
to do this.
Oh boy.
So I said, I dropped the game. I said, I don't want to play anymore. Then I started watching short films of Minecraft in internet,
Yeah.
on internet. And I
A lot
bought
of those is if Minecraft was real, right?
let me speak. A lot of very shitty, actually very shitty short films, and I said, why can't people do this right? And then a lot of parodies because the game is a little dumb in the part that you break wood with your fist. That's possible.
Oh, okay.
I watched a vine of a guy breaking a bamboo with his fist, but well, that's on other Kung Fu Panda level. But the point is, a lot of people don't take seriously the short film making, the making of art. This art for me. So I said, okay, I want to do something good. So I went to my bed and I started thinking, okay, what would I do if I just poof in some random place? So Steve is me. And the reaction, I'd be like super scared, super like thirsty. That's why he sticks for water.
Yeah.
But the point is that was my main idea. I said I want to do something good quality, and maybe a DSLR. Yeah, that I need a camera. What for?
Okay.
I wanna make a short film. Okay. I went, and he gave me money. I buy some equipment, and I gathered some guys from my high school, and I said, "Do you like to act?" I don't know how to act. Okay, I don't care. You look like Steve. Come on, let's go. So
Nice.
now that my father is here in Mexico, I took the liberty of going to places that are not in the U.S. So it's like a complete different place.
Yeah.
That to America is going to North America is going to be like completely. Where is that place? I can tell you. It's in Latin America. And Latin America has like very cute landscapes, as you as you can see in the video.
Yeah.
For example,
Where did you film the part where Steve's appears?
pops out. Yeah, that part was in Sayola. Well, I think it's a lake, a dry lake, completely dry, and it was full of mud at that time because last night rained, so it wasn't sand.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was very heavy to walk there.
Wow.
Okay. Now, I actually had two quick questions for you. One, is this the only Minecraft short film that you've made so far on your channel? Because I'm not 100% sure.
No, that's the first one, and I'm very sad because I think it's going to be the only one.
Oh, why?
I don't want it.
Because that was gonna be my question.
What?
Oh, my question was gonna be like, if you were going to do another one, what were you gonna make it on? But why aren't you gonna make one?
Because the locations, I'm not coming back to Mexico like now. I'm right here in Mexico, but then when I go back to school, I'm not coming back, and these guys are in in total different countries. So it's like,
Oh.
guys,
Oh.
see you later.
Okay.
Stephanie Gonzalez, it's Mexican. She's Mexican, and Sebastian Gonzalez, I think. No. Sebastian is Gonzalez. Stephanie is Lopez. Yeah, Sebastian is from Alabama. So it's like I'm from New York and she's from Mexico and he's from Alabama. So great, guys. I'll see you in a few years.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
Yeah,
very sad. I was like,
that's cool.
But if I can, because I have contact with them, so I can contact them and say, hey, let's do something. I'll pay the trip to to Mexico and we all go. But I'm missing my cameraman. I'm missing my production manager, my Armando Bancalari. It's an Italian producer and he's very good.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
So
So-
it's feeling quite difficult, but not impossible.
Well,
Okay.
So,
So,
it's,
um,
any ideas for what could like part 2 be?
Yeah. I have a whole script.
Wow.
It will, as you saw in the video, Herobrine punched Steve in the face, and
Yeah.
he was spawned again in the same spot, but during the night.
Oh.
So part 2 will be like Steve is now completely alone, and Alex is completely alone. So both stories, how are they going to handle different situations, completely different situations to reunite, you know,
Yeah.
be together.
yeah.
Is the point of the? It's not the point of the game. I'm not basing this on the game. I'm basing this on the game because the part that I'm basing on the game is that Steve is alone and it's a completely random place that doesn't exist.
Oh.
What I'm not basing is a story because in Minecraft there is no story. It's not like Resident Evil or Assassin's Creed. No, there's no story. You make your story. It's like, oh, I spawned in that lake. Okay, I'm going to make a boat. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the other. So, well, you make your story. I made mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
That
cool.
will be
Nice.
Yeah.
So, one
they
thing
gonna
that I
fight the Ender
was
Dragon?
wondering.
That would be
What?
really. That's really hard.
Why? Why?
I don't know. That was a part of the game, and I thought,
Okay. One thing that I was wondering was, you seem to have a lot of passion for when you made this video. Were there any other projects besides Minecraft that you were thinking about doing or you have in the works?
Yeah, I have Summer Love. That is going to be actually Summer Love. What happens sometimes to us that we go, especially to me. I went last year. I went to Dubai and I met this girl. Whoa, big ass. You are amazing.
he isn't
and
short in the details.
You are so charismatic.
Oh my god.
I mean, charisma plus those big planets in her back, and I don't know, it was amazing. And we hooked up. That's all. we didn't do anything else. But you do that, and I'm not going to see that girl again ever in my life.
I know.
That's what I want to make. And the other one is Cases that I tried to pull it out. And when I was filming that, Cases is about like a horror story.
Oh, okay.
Some place in Pennsylvania. I wanna choose in Google Maps. Okay, there's no town here. Here is where my town is going to be. So everything happens in a place called Hillfar, Pennsylvania. And
Why
well,
does that sound
like,
familiar?
I want to make like my own American horror story.
Oh.
Okay,
So
a lot
you-
of people is doing that. Oh, there's legends here. I want to make my own legends. I want people to say, "Oh, have you watched this video? Maybe this is actually truly happening."
Oh.
Oh.
So like,
Oh, like McJugger Nuggets. Have you ever heard of McJugger Nuggets?
No, I'm quite ignorant.
really? You've never watched him?
Well, neither have I. But here's the thing. I had this. I had this guy.
Hey.
I had this guy called Dylan Kahi. He's also an amateur filmmaker. What up, Dylan? He has this show called Characters, and it's basically he tries. It's obviously fake. It's all fake, but he tries to make you think it's real, though. You know.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's about this guy who's a YouTuber, and he starts believing that everything from his videos is actually real. It's that I thought well, it's actually pretty well. It's pretty well written, acted. He's working on season 2 currently. He told us that
That's
in
cool.
this podcast.
Oh, well, that's the other project that is on the way. You can say.
Yeah.
You could say
I
that.
was gonna say, like,
For love.
that YouTuber's video series sounds like Smosh the movie on steroids.
Smosh the movie on acid.
That's a better comparison.
Yeah. How would that even be? Like Smosh the movie on steroids.
I don't know. They probably were on steroids at the time. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Yeah. Did you actually watch the other movie they made, like Ghostmates?
I haven't, but I've heard some good things about it, but I want to see it.
I've
But I
heard
haven't
some
seen it.
horrible stuff about it.
Hey, I've only had 2 friends who have talked good things about it. Okay, so I don't know.
Okay, so we'll get back to Minecraft. So like the casting process was just you grabbed guys from your high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You look like Steve. Come on, let's go. Hop in.
Did you know them for a long time, or was it just spontaneous?
Stephanie not that much. Sebastian was in theater lessons during the school, and I saw him, so he knew how to act. He wasn't like, oh, I don't know how to act. I don't know what is one wall, what is 2 walls, and so he knew something at least. And Stephanie likes theater, and that's all.
Oh, I only know Fourth Wall from Deadpool. So
Yeah, Deadpool's classic at breaking the 4th wall. Now, for your films, especially for your last one, did you have any members of your family participate in your Minecraft film?
No. Well, only my father, but he just well, he's working, so it was like 3 hours. He was working, and I was filming this.
yeah, getting family members to work on
But he's
these
not on the
projects is
credit.
hard.
I didn't.
Dude, it's kind of
get
hard.
credit.
Like, it's like when you're working on projects, it's one thing if you can get your friends to come together and work on it because you can do stupid stuff with your friends all the time.
Yeah.
It's another thing that's wrong with your family because your family might not be as like willing to want to do it. So I can see why you kind of went with your friends more than family members.
No,
per
my
se.
family doesn't care about me. They work, and that's all. My mom's Welsh, so she's kind of hot. She's very busy in the gym.
Oh.
And my father is the only one that actually provides food, provides money.
Okay. So she's just busy. I got you.
Yeah, don't worry. I feel your pain.
Yeah. I've only gotten 2 family members to work with me, my sister and my grandmother, and it's pretty fun.
I
Actually.
just do my channel solo. I'm alone in the world. No one likes me.
Yeah,
Vision, Misters.
Mr. Brian.
Actually, I take that back. That's not entirely true. My brothers sometimes do gaming videos with me, so never mind.
Yeah. Though you said that working with your friends, like you could do stupid stuff, and that is completely true.
Yes.
We went actually to record this video the last Saturday, I think it was, and it was just a bunch of YouTubers like from here and in Mexico, and we just went to a park and was like, hey, let's recreate the airport fight scene from Civil War, and that's what we did.
Oh my gosh, why?
I got kicked
That's
in the chest.
funny though.
Yeah.
Actually,
Sure.
they ain't my friends. You know, they are just acquaintances that I saw there. Because my friends are very snobby.
Oh.
So am I.
No.
So they are not like, hey, let's film something film. I wanna play croquet.
What?
I can
Just
kind
normal-
of see that.
Normal
There's like-
teenager
And-
stuff. Playing
Like,
croquet.
Yeah. And honestly, like, it's fun to interact and do things with your friends, you know, like making stuff from like Civil War, for example. I will give you a piece of advice though: never reenact the Emoji Movie. You will get so much hate on the internet.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Oh, I went actually to watch that one.
I saw that video.
Yes,
Why did you watch that?
Okay, so here's the story. My friend Jake, who appears in the video with me, is on a Discord server, and if he would go to see the movie, they would give him an admin on the group. So he
Oh.
would be basically Jesus on the group. So
Oh boy.
So he told me, "Hey, do you want to watch the movie?" And because I was talking about it, like we were joking, like, "Oh, I want to see the Emoji Movie," and so we went to watch it, and I said, "Hey, I'll film a vlog," you know, and that's how it all happened.
You know what? After this podcast, I'm gonna go make an angry review about this movie. This is
You haven't
wow.
even watched it.
I'll go and watch it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna make a review on this movie. I swear to you, I will.
I actually, I wasn't even willing to pay for the movie. I actually paid. Here we have gas tickets. So if you go to the gas station and you put 100 pesos, which is about like $5, you get half a movie ticket. So if you join two, you get a full ticket. So I had 4 of these, and I had 2 tickets, and so that's how I managed to get into the Emoji Movie with gas tickets.
You know, honestly, I thought you were gonna say you didn't pay for it, you used counterfeit money for it instead of
Yes.
actually paying. I
The
thought
only
you were gonna
thing-
say that.
The only thing we paid for was the popcorn. Like, to be fair, though, I mean, it just deserved the review it got. It was awfully cringy.
6%.
Yeah, 6% on Rotten Tomatoes and 1.5 on
What's zero?
IMDb. Yeah,
It was, you know, the highest rating anyone's given that thing is like a 3 out of 5 by single reviews.
yeah.
That's saying something.
It did even worse than Suicide Squad, which was surprising.
Suicide Squad sucked.
I mean,
I didn't like
Yeah, I was kind
it was
of.
better than Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
I think.
I think I enjoyed it a little bit more because I was like, I didn't go with high hopes. I was like, okay, I already know this is gonna be horrible. So
Yeah, it was like a meh movie.
yeah, like the one from the Emoji Movie, the main character, on theaters now.
Yeah. You kill it with fire. That's what you do with it.
Yeah,
And sue Sony.
didn't they had like a petition to sue Warner Brothers for like fake trailers?
Oh.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Like the Suicide Squad movie, they were talking about that it looked nothing like the trailers. I don't look at trailers anymore because most of the trailers already tell you like the entire movie. Like trailers
Pretty much.
Yeah, like for example, like when I saw the Civil War trailer, and then when I went to watch it at the movie theater, like I already know what was gonna go down.
Yeah, but the difference is though, Civil War was actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
That movie was good. That was good.
So any movies you guys are hyped to see? Oh, I just saw thunder behind you.
No,
no. Right now, nothing.
it looks like lightning.
Yeah. No movies.
Let me think here. Movies coming out, I would say Justice League, and Thor Ragnarok. I would say those are 2 movies I'm looking forward to coming out in the future. Emoji Movie can go get thrown in the trash, so don't even bother asking me about that.
I was surprised they had a post-credit scene.
What was the post-credit scene?
The villain is supposed to be the happy emoji. So she's down at the basement with all the reject emojis, and she's wearing braces for some reason. And that's the post-credit scene. Everybody's making fun of her. So maybe it's like a
Oh,
taunt.
well, thanks for spoiling it for us. So looking-
You're so looking forward to watching the Emoji Movie.
No. no, I was being sarcastic. There is no way. I'll go see it just to see how bad it is tomorrow because it's $5 movie night. But other than that, no, no.
Take a special lady. So she won't
Yeah,
call
right,
her
I'm
ever
not-
again.
No, she'll break up with me if I do that. No.
So Ryan, what part of Pennsylvania are you from?
I am actually from. Okay, so you have you ever heard of this little town called Myersdale, Pennsylvania?
I may hear something, but let's say that I
in-
haven't. So you can tell me about it.
Okay, have you ever heard of Somerset
Yep.
in Pennsylvania? Okay, it's like 20 minutes outside of Somerset. I live near that area.
Yeah. I like Pennsylvania because it has a lot of lakes and swamps.
So what is
Oh,
your address?
yeah, it's-
So we could go and visit you.
Nah. I'll let you figure that one out.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, you should take someone to a date to watch the Emoji Movie.
I'll take myself. I'll take 3 people, me, myself, and I, to go see it. That's all I'm willing to do.
No, see if
That would be stupid if someone
yeah.
said that they were. What?
no, but like it would be more memorable. Like if you went to watch a regular movie or a good movie, it would be like a bland date. But if you go to watch the Emoji Movie, we will remember it forever.
I'm dead serious. I'm going to see that movie, and I'm going to do a legitimate review on it. Just it'll probably be bad. It'll probably be bad.
Yeah, that is.
You know, the funny thing is, I heard after he made the Emoji Movie, and there's talk of a fidget spinner movie.
Yes.
Have
What?
you guys heard that news?
No.
No. Wait,
Face and everything.
God, I don't want to watch that.
How would that be like? He spins on the other side, like everybody spins to the left, but he's going to the right. So
I don't know. How would they make that? Especially, they couldn't use the troll face for one thing, though, because the guy who owns the troll face rights, someone used it in a short film and he sued them. So they'd have to get exclusive rights to even use it, though, if they're making the movie, which they probably are.
what if they make a movie about dabbing?
Dabbing.
Like
Oh.
there's a national
Let's get
competition
even
for
more-
dabbing, and like
Let's get even more specific here. What if they made a movie about dabbing on the haters?
oh, starting Jake Paul. Yeah, I watched that.
Jake and Logan Paul. If they did that, oh, wow,
Yeah, God,
that would be funny.
I would watch it, even if it was Jake Paul. I mean, there could be like a Stanley cameo, you know, just because we're here, and
That's
mean-
like saying make a cameo in a DC movie.
that would actually be pretty cool.
That
No,
would
I
be
mean,
funny if they did that,
If
honestly.
Sir Patrick can be the poop emoji, then Stanley can be in the dabbing movie.
Oh my
No.
god.
You know what would be funny? If, like, for the Avengers Infinity War movie, when everyone's fighting Thanos, Batman comes out of nowhere and just, like, finishes the fight by blowing him up with a Batarang or something.
Or just
That would be-
dabs.
That'd be cool if they did that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time here. It's time to say goodbye here at the podcast. Thank you, Charles, for being here on this joyous occasion.
Questions for me?
There was one final question that I could think. Actually, 2. The first to last question that I had for you was, what future plans are you taking for your channel to conclude the podcast?
Only short films.
Only short films can. He doesn't need to do update videos every month.
Okay, so. Oh, okay. Ha, 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 ha. That's a meme on my channel now, apparently. Among other things. I like to keep people informed, okay?
Well, that has been it.
Also, are you in need of
You and your mom.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye. So, from everybody here at the Trash Talk Podcast, we say goodbye. Say bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Peace.